I'm Alexander Brown, and I am an instructor in the Department of Radio TV in the College of Communications at ASU. I have taught in higher education since the year 1971, so I've been around quite a few places: Florida State, Western Illinois, Radford College. The list goes on and on. But I was at Mississippi State University, and that job was kind of dead ending on me, and I applied for this position and was fortunate enough to get it. So it all worked out very well. Well, funny you should ask that question. That was one of the questions you get when you're a new faculty member a lot, well, what do you think of Jonesboro? And coming from Mississippi State, a little town called Starkville, Mississippi, which is well named for its starkness and its size and all that. So Jonesboro seemed like heaven compared to Starkville, Mississippi. So I really loved the town. It was somewhat closer to my family members, and so it was easier to get out, see my brother and that kind of thing. So it was really a good fit for me. The curriculum here was structured differently than I was used to. The courses were, and the content was broken down in a different way. I wasn't used to splitting off, for instance, post-production from the basic production course. And I adapted to that, and I turned out to actually, and ended up I liked it that way, because I was really able to focus on, things a little bit better that I could do in beginning, knowing that the post-production was going to be taken care of. So I grew to like the way it was structured. There's always things you can do to update or improve a curriculum, and I think if you've been around as a student for a while, you've seen that happen. There's always some gradual evolution and change in it, and we'll continue to do that. And I think there will be some more substantive changes that will reflect new media and the way communications and the way people talk to each other in the 21st century with the blogosphere and all those kind of web-based driven things. One of my former students, Mississippi's kind of a good old boy state, and there's a lot of guys that hunt and fish. And one of my students who came in and did advanced class with me at Mississippi State, I plugged him into an internship at a place called Mossy Oak. I don't know if you've ever heard of Mossy Oak, but they do camouflage and hunting stuff and all like that. And their home base is a little place called West Point, Mississippi, which is very near there. And they were starting to develop a little video unit. So I sent him to them, and I said, you can help them out, because I saw what they were doing at the time, and it was fairly primitive. And I said, with what you know, you can actually help those folks out. So we went over there, and he's Mossy Oak Video is really huge in terms of, the Outdoor Channel and all that kind of thing. And he's their chief editor and, one of their big honchos over there now. So that was a real success a story of taking someone as an intern, and he's just in the right place at the right time, and he loved to fish and hunt. So he was a perfect fit for them. There are a lot of people I could have sent them that wouldn't have enjoyed what they were doing, and might have been grossed out by the hunting or whatever differences they might have had with it. But he was just the perfect fit for that job. I like the video production side because I'm really, one of my two really decent talents are videography and the studio production stuff, the live stuff, live on tape kind of stuff. And that's what that course needs to focus on, given the other courses that surround it and the way everything's broken up. So it was very fortunate when I came up here that what I was needed to do, it was needed for me to do, were absolutely my strong points and my strengths. It made it a lot easier, a lot easier, and I was able to contribute right away. I started working with the sports stuff right away and helping to train people at the games, and I continue to do that. My advice for new students is that you come and look the facility over, talk to the faculty. They're very anxious to meet students or prospective students. And, we're very glad to show you our facilities and what we have to offer. For students in the program, my suggestion is always that you make the most of what's here. Any curriculum there's the classes, and they're fine. They do what they are able to do for you in the time that they have to work with you. The true experience in a media education system is practice and becoming a part of ASU TV, being active in the sports area, getting some work maybe outside at one of the local outlets to augment that classroom education is really an important part of a media education, and will prepare you like nothing else, added on to your coursework to go out there and succeed.